guys, welcome to a new episode of News Review for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. We are looking at what the devs have said in the Discord that will help us know more than it is actually said in the game. Let's go! So Chelsea, who is a chief product officer of Sunblink, said that the next year Zodiac will be snake, the year of the snake. This year we are the year of the dragon, and they don't think they will do snake specific items in the Lock and Lantern event. So they will, she said, I think we will probably move to an evergreen currency next year. We were just too obsessed with dragons this year. Dragons are so cool, y'all. And then she said, I anticipate we'll switch to red envelopes, lucky envelopes next year, and then zero promises. So that means that the dragon pearls will be replaced by lucky envelopes or something like that. But maybe all the furniture will still be the same. I don't know about the costume though. Will we have a different costume? I think they said that all the things that we had will be still there, but plus more things. And in the 1.4.1, we were not able to place the antique desk lamp on a table because there was an issue rendering it. And Chelsea said, I think it's the temp solve for the moment, still waiting to hear back if it would be placeable in 1.4.5 or later. And it's still actually not placeable on a table in 1.4.5. So if you still cannot make it, that's normal. Now something very interesting for the visitor cabins. Something that it changes the way we make cabins. Leslie said, that is not actually how the plus sign work or what they're for. There is a 50-50 chance of traveling visitor coming to your island, and nothing in the game affects that chance. The pluses are allegedly used to entice visitor to come to a particular cabin favor one cabin more than another, but it doesn't work. Just kidding, I was wrong because this is what I thought actually. And then Chelsea said, this isn't actually true. They do in fact impact the 50-50 and don't relate to attracting visitors to specific cabins over others. So we actually thought that it would help Dear Daniel not pick one cabin, but this is the opposite. Actually, if you have more pluses in the house, so like 5 pluses, you will be apparently getting more chances of that character coming, like the total possible normally would be 3 times in a weekend, because it could come Thursday and then they leave on Friday, then it comes Saturday and then they leave on Sunday and they can come Monday. But sometimes you have it only twice or once, and apparently if you have more pluses, you have more chances of having these 3 visits. But I'll talk about this one later. Yeah, so we did not know that. So you can go into the visitor menu and you see the red thing on the side is what they like, not what they require for the specific cabin, and what they like here on the side, on the left side, is actually what you would need to put extra to get more pluses in the house. But now we have a new trick that will work until 1.5, so you need to use it now. And I have a whole video about that, but the gist is you move out of your own cabin to move in the cabin of the visitor. Be sure to have already done their quest though. And then that will kick them out right away, and they will not move on the next day. They moved out today, so technically they can come back on the next day, and so that means that you can have up to 5 visits in one weekend. But this is a exploit. Maybe it's even been fixed in 1.4.5. No, I think it said it's been fixed in 1.5, so go use that now. Oh, there was just a funny post by Sinia. An exchange between me and my boyfriend just now in the car. Me, you know the alligator in Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Him, oh yeah, heart problems? Me, dying, and a few emojis. It's big challenges. Him, yeah, that's a pretty good guess. And then I thought maybe we should try to make a heart problem merch also. Oh, by the way, I did not tell you that we are unboxing merch, and I have the milk merch here. So let me just finish this. then a bunch of people actually suggested other synonyms for big challenges, and it was very funny. And so I put in a task for Mezzo to start working on this, but she's working on her stuff this week, so it might be in the coming weeks, and then by the time you'll see this specific merch, it might be already gone from everybody's head. But let's now open my merch. Totally forgot about that. Okay, also I have only one hand. Wish me luck. How many things do we have? Okay, I think we have 3 things. Set of buttons and stickers, a mug, and a mouse pad. Okay, so let's look at the mouse pad now. In this store that I'm doing it, they only have this mouse pad and not the big one, but this is so fun. This is for the Hugs and Heart event that I made, but also if you request me other things, like any other design that you like, I can make it for you and put it in the shop, so you can order this. And so this is the super soft fabric one, and on the back it's really anti-slip, so this is really perfect. Oh my god. Oh, and by the way, did you see that my character, we have put the bow on the side like this one, and it's as big as actually on the real bow, but we only saw a tiny one, and now it's actually a huge bow on the front, and we did not know that until we saw how it is used in the game, unfortunately. So yeah, so let's do a little more of things from the Discord, and then we'll open other things. Then Meave made another very good post about the weekly tasks for the multiplayer. So it says that it would take you about 16 weeks of playing every week with a friend to reach the level 15 of best friend with that person. So because some of them you need 3 weeks to finish, and I think we lost already 2 weeks with Mezzo because I was injured, so yay. And some you can actually do 2 on one day, because there's actually you need to do a photo with somebody or something, but and multiple can check at the same time, so maybe you can win a few days like that. So Leslie and a lot of other people have been talking crazy speculations in the 1.4 specific channel, and so Chelsea created for them a wild speculation channel, and it's also in the spoiler channel, so you can just discuss anything crazy about what you think is the story behind everything. I thought that this person was such and such, whatever. So you can use this to talk or read about crazy speculations about the game. Okay, let's open something else. Oh, this is a Where is Milk? A magnet for the fridge. I mean, because milk, fridge, that's, I thought would be cool. Oh, it's actually super nice. It's metal, probably aluminum, and then you have magnet on the back, and we can put it on our fridge. And I hope it works on my fridge, because I want to have a Where is Milk on my fridge. That's awesome. Same as the other things, as the buttons on these. If you want to see other designs of these, feel free to tell me and I can just activate it. So the case of the Hello Kitty flooring and wallpaper. I'm still not sure what's happening. So 2 people said that they have seen in their My Melody store the Hello Kitty wallpaper and the flooring, and apparently at their friends. They have not time traveled, and now a few other people have said I have it today in my store. So this is just lined like striped wall, light blue and darker blue, and the flooring is with the face of Hello Kitty. And we're shook because no one else has it. And Chelsea said it's not a bug. It was supposed to go out with the spooky candles, but missed that release and wound up in 1.4.1. I will check though, because apparently there was only these 2 people who had these since the 1.4.1. That was maybe a week or 2 ago. So that is weird that only those two people had. Also, for me, it took me weeks to have the kitchen furniture in my Small Gift Big Smile shop. So I'm wondering if it's the same case. Anyways, apparently the Hello Kitty floor and wallpaper are now in the game, but they are in no collections. Also, this is weird. So check your store every day, even though you think you have already everything. Maybe you do not. And if you want it now, at least the wallpaper, you can go into the multiplayer place in the official Discord and you will see people trading it. By the way, since yesterday night, so since the day before the 1.4.5 update, they revamped a whole multiplayer section on the official Discord, and so you need to read specifically how to access that and react to that so you get the trader role. Stickers! Oh my god! Yay! So I ordered twice of each of the new stickers. So then Nita already got won so many things that I need to give her some of the new stickers. That's amazing. So there's the two new that I did for the Hergs and Hurts event, and then there's the Where is Milk? That is also very cool. And so yeah, if you order it through this place, there's a big square around it, but don't worry, the sticker is well cut around, so it's just the way they display it, but when you stick it somewhere it will be cut around and very nice. So yeah, if you don't know about the Where is Milk thing, it's just kind of a meme from the Discord. It's people want the character Milk that is from the Cinema Road universe to be added in the game, and it's been mentioned several times, but we don't know where he is. So everybody's like, where is Milk? Where is Milk? So this is why I created this. And we have the mug for later to unbox. So there was a very good fair pricing guide that was created, so good, so extensive, and it was deleted under 1 week because apparently Chelsea said none of the moderators have the time/energy to maintain it. And it's very sad because it would actually give you the value of one Fluff'isle bed would be that many game tickets, and that many game tickets is that many sticks. I mean, now the sticks market have gone so high because of the Golden Crown, but yeah, it was very interesting to have something like that. Unfortunately, it got deleted. I don't think that people got screenshots in between, so that's a shame. Somebody asked as a feedback to have Pochacco's help with the top Hat Gudetama, and Chelsea answered, we want to have the initial hunt to be something of a community event, there where everyone gets to go searching, but perhaps on day 5 to 7, if you still haven't found it, Pochacco will show up and give you the hint. That would ensure the community has a fun initial time finding it, but also that individuals can find them without having to look everything up. So usually if you do not find the top Hat Gudetama on Monday, I would say at the very late afternoon, but usually by noon you will see the top Hat Gudetama video on my YouTube channel, and so you will know where it is. Somebody complained that the game says age 4+ in the App Store, but kids that are age 4 cannot actually read everything, and it's a bit sad, and they would say maybe add voices for actors. And Chelsea said it's prohibitively expensive to have voice actor record all the lines in the game, but it may be possible to have some sort of text-to-speech option that you could turn on. We'll have to look into it. I think I was looking at something because of my arms also. What are the accessibility options in the iPhone, and that was something I think that was. So I don't know if it could read everything on the screen or not. I have not checked myself. Wikipedia asked if we could have section of the active quest list that would be for collections, like you have your quest options and you could pin a few collections there to the thing you're working on. And Chelsea said that is interesting, almost like pinning a collection item, right? So I don't know if it's an item inside of a collection or whole collection, but yeah, that's interesting. They are looking into that. So if you have suggestions like that, feel free to put them in the feedback in the Discord, because they are definitely listening to our suggestions. Batdang asked, please increase the drop rate for ultra rare / legendary comic. And it said, this game constantly advertised as cozy. It should not be possible to grind for 4 months and still not having found it. So yeah, I still never found Ichigo Man number 3 either. And so Chelsea answered, hey, we definitely appreciate the feedback and are working on how to implement PT system on or other methods to give players a bit more control over outcomes. We know that being at the mercy of pure RNG always means a few outliers player will have very bad experiences that are much longer grindier than we intended. And 5 months, she said, yeah, that's definitely beyond that we want folks to feel like they have to do. I know that actively I've been looking at least since November. I don't know if I looked at every single location in the first month for the comic books. I'm not sure since when I actually went everywhere, but I'm still missing that one comic book, and that's the only thing from the past. But also, this is a very rare legendary item, and it is on the collection side. For me, it's not really taking anything from my experience of this cozy game, because you can do whatever in the game and have super fun, and it does not mean that the average casual player should be able to find everything in the game. I don't think that's normal for the developers to expect that you could get everything like that. I'm so happy that there are difficult things to attain, because that is just the thing I need to reach for in the future. So that's, yeah, I like having that to look for. Obviously, now it's a little bit more difficult for me to play, so that I wish I found this coming soon. But I don't mind having something else to look for. Okay, counter on materials. So this is very interesting, because today in the 1.4.5 they changed the way that the material that you are requesting is displayed. Now, instead of displaying how many you can get, they display how many you have, and on the right side how many you can get. And then Lady Maverick asked, is there any way of putting counters on items we collect daily as we collect them? And Chelsea said, we may be able to make it so that you can talk to your companion character about collecting while you're companioned. That way you'd be able to see the stat on the go, but we don't want to add explicit numbers to the default flow of gameplay, as many players might find that stressful. Yeah, in some games, instead of having +1 of what you find, they will show you the total number of items you own, for example. I don't understand how that would be stressful, but I understand they don't want to change that. And so right now, the character that you have companioning with you, you cannot ask them about collecting anything, so you cannot see what is left. So for example, if you do not want to ask any character to collect the sticks, and you go yourself to collect the sticks, and then you talk to anyone, if you collected half of it, you will see that if you ask anyone to collect the sticks, you will only have half of the stick available to collect, because you collected the rest. So then that means that you could talk to the person next to you and asking them to collect to see where you are at from the collection today, and if you're at 0, that means that you collected everything for the day or something like that. Maybe what they say that would be stressful is that you still have 14 sticks to find today, and oh my god, where is it? Maybe that's what would be stressful, I guess. So let's unbox more things. It says buttons. So this is, do you see how big this envelope is for just buttons, really? Okay, we have Where is Milk buttons. So it's mint and it has pink and yellow. Also, that's maybe something that people could win in the hat game on my live streams. Maybe that's something that we could do. Or I will sell them at events. We'll see. Bridget says to the Only Iris, that would be fun to be able to select music from a list where you've placed the musical items to set the mood for a cabin aesthetic. And Chelsea said, this is on the roadmap, but unfortunately not soon, TM. A lot of us want the ability to play specific tracks within cabins, but apparently not for now. This is something that you have in Animal Crossing, this is something that you have in also in your teapot, in Genshin Impact, so I would love to see that. We have music boxes and we have soundtracks, but I don't know if those are actually connected to real tracks in the game. So we have different musics. I'm not sure if those are actually connected to any of the musical items we do have. Maybe just if you open a random music box, you could play any kind of music. Maybe that would be the kind of thing, maybe. Talking about the island bouquets. So you know that in, I think in 1.4.1, they made that the island bouquet will not respond the event currency. And Chelsea said, so long term, we want to do something more elegant with the island bouquet situation. Maybe just disable multiplayer use or only allow X per week via multiplayer. But for now, it basically has to be on-off. Especially because we tuned down the event reward so you wouldn't have to play all the time. We went off with this one. And the Only Error said, is it being abused? And Chelsea answered, good/fun/positive behavior. Using up your saved bouquet at the start of an event / occasionally getting friends to help you respond resources. Counter goals behavior. Buy enough multiplayer's bouquet to complete a collection on day 1 or even the first week of a long event. So we are trying to balance that out. And now let's unbox the mug. Panoramic mug. So this is the first time I'm trying that before. Oh, it's not here anymore. I just did a mug with just one side. And now I really wanted to have the thing all around. And I'm really curious because I have not seen this kind of design yet. So let's see. Okay, it is quite nice. So first of all, it's a nice big mug. And then it says, where is milk? All around of it. And then we made the top to be, like also the side, to be a little bit dripping, like in white, like it's milk, but then it's transparent from the mug, so you don't really see the cutout. Only the bottom, unfortunately, is, we can obviously not print up until the bottom, so it's there's a line here, but other than that, I think it's very cool. So if you want to wonder where is milk every day when you drink your coffee or tea, whatever, in the morning, this is good. And if you're like me, usually you're right-handed, but now you cannot use your hand, or if you're left-handed by nature, then this is good because you can have it all around. So it's for people who are right-handed and left-handed. I think we did one also for the Herks and Hurt design, another mug with the thing all around. But if you want other designs like that, let me know. We are working on more things also, but I'm excited to show that to you in the future. Usually I would post updates on my Instagram, actually, my Instagram stories. So if you want to see what we are working on way before I unbox it, feel free to follow me on Insta. Soul Scandalous said, would you guys consider making character models of animal deemed unconventional or not cute by society standards. Simply asking because we don't usually see games with playable characters or NPCs that are, for example, bats or such animals. This is all unless the design for player characters are based loosely off of the Sanrio characters added, which I understand as Sanrio is the primary theme. And Chelsea said, our planned Avatar Animal updates are mostly informed by popularity based on experience with these types of game and then validated with community feedback. If you have types that you want to see, it's definitely worth sharing. And then a lot of people said, oh my god, bats would be so cute. And I agree. Bats, for example, are very cute already. And I think that cute bat animals would be very cute in the game. So don't forget to check out everything else that is new in this 1.4.5 update. I made a specific video over there and see you there. Bye bye!